Hey, this is Laura at Jewel Designs. I was zooming with a shop in Illinois and I could see through the window of the shop that it was really cold outside. And I had a question from an audience member um, asking, how do you style a shawl so that you can wear it under a coat and not have to zhuzh and manipulate when you're going back and forth between inside and outside. And I, I've kind of had that question myself, but never really took the time to work it out. And I've tended to avoid the problem. And so I grappled with it. And what I developed was an alternative to this styling, which is vulnerable because this can fall off and this can fall off, and it's bunchy. And I tend not to go for bunchy shawl stylings anyway because I like to show the knitting. And so what I came up with was this. So this is a shallow crescent shawl. It's on my website, S&L Formation, by Andrea Marquis. And what I like to do with this shawl is a version of that bib styling that I don't care for, where I start from one side and start with a short end here and wrap the shawl around and smooth it out. So typically in this styling, you would only need to secure the one side, shawl pin here, for example, or closure, or a pedestal button. So in this case, it would be one of my mid-century modern stud buttons that I would use here. And and this is perfect. Works great. Snap on the back. There we go. What I found though when I started to put the coat on and off was that pulling the coat off actually disrupted this side, which would normally be held completely secure just by the upper part of the knitwear, but the manipulation of the coat coming on and off the shoulders pulled this off. So what I realized was, in order to maintain this styling for this coat on, coat off situation, you actually need another component, and that component needs to go here because it needs to stabilize this underside end of the knitwear. And so that can go there. Now, here's the test. The coat on and off test. I did this with a different coat. I haven't tried it with this coat. That worked. That's great. So keep it on for 2 seconds, take it back off, and we're good. No problems. Yay!